And that is where I got all of the Trey and Sky's graduation invitations from. And I just haven't gotten, but you can make it and we can wait for my coupon to come. It's coming. Of course, you waiting and wanting it, it hasn't come. So can you, and then again, Amy, I need you to hear me one more time. You've got to go and take him to, you got to decide what you're going to have him wear for prom. Whether it, good, good, good. Fuck me, bro. Can okay. I highly advise you really look into a charter school for Connor. I think it's. I think it's. Uh, I need. To go to a charter school. I'm dead ass. I couldn't mean this in any other way. That boy is special beyond belief. If public school is not school, he is disciplined enough to do online school. That is what I do know about your kid. But do I think public school setting is working for Connor? I don't. And I think if you guys don't do something about it sooner than later and maybe open this conversation up to him, letting him know that there is other options for him and is it something he wants to pursue. I'm just telling you, Connor's a very bright kid, and if he doesn't want to go to public school, it's just screaming like alarms in my head. He's too bright to not channel that energy. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with his peers around him are bullshit. And he doesn't do well with bullshit. And he's constantly around bullshit. And he's way more. I do think your kid's bored.
It's the National Football League on EA
And I
Sports.
don't
And the
think
spotlight
the
is on
Steelers
these
fans
Chiefs.
and the
Rock it
NFL
on
and
quarterback.
therefore if they
He's going to
don't,
have to air it out.
he's gonna get the kid that's super smart. Like, that's all he's about.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yes, it just rolled.
Though trying to get the running game going, his first carry, and he'll for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. Throwing, Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the... So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
If there was one thing that was clear right off the jump from our meeting last week, Mike, it was the fact that he shouldered almost all of the blame for last week's loss on himself. Remember when he called his 2 interceptions? He said those are inexcusable. And when you go back and really study the tape, not everything was his fault. Protection at times, spotty. The separation downfield of some of his playmakers, very inconsistent. And truthfully, I didn't love all of the play calls. They're going to have to be better as an entire offense for him to play better at the quarterback position.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
That is my nephew. You say that's Ty.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. Give him 14 on that one. First down, KC.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go because me and you are going to get ready to watch a show, and I got to finish cooking.
Up the middle they go. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Chiefs offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This caught right side by Worthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Herbert to the air again. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Herbert again.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the Chargers. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. Nice gain here.
Just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now give on the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession with a 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the 1st down up to the 44. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, Herbert. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
I don't know.
Throwing now is Herbert. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his...
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down, but now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run. Here's Cora.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Chargers will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3. As he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Here's their punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Chargers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back set to go once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Off he goes. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This is fielded inside the 5. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. Room to run at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Regardless of what she thinks about how I feel about you, you're still my dad.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So I said, thank you, I'm glad you're calling me, but no, this will never happen like this fucking again.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
So, he's fine.
And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
He said, Dad, there's the middle. Where's the fucking middle ground? It's not that you have to drop the or have a hard
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's Herbert. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So Jim Harbaugh will make the move for the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out. They reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm up. A tight end in motion now.
Pretty matter of fact when I talk to him.
A 3rd down. They'll try to get it on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. He had no choice but to throw it away. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Nobody even knows.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of controlling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
No idea what it's about.
Pressure too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give.
So good to me when I buy this.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. That'll be a 1st down, a gain of 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A short one there to Bellinger. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Now she won't stop. She's not going to stop. And then when we call her Colea,
now a toss play, running left.
She can.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The PAT up and good. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
I can only fight so much. I can only fucking take it so much.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
She won't fucking pass it.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Just make up your mind what you're going to do with her. I care either way. You're home
to throw. It's Herbert. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 12.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
They don't. She's like going off. Like, can we not play?
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
I won't even respond.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
That I told you I was going to my resume all done. That's that job.
On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
The money. Like, if you were coming in headhunting me, I'm going to go all
Throwing now is Herbert. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On play action, it's Herbert. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Try
again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do. And, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now on 2nd and long. Quick throw, taken in. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play.
I love it.
Run after
No,
catch.
you're good. You're good.
Point after drive forthcoming.
That's why I messaged you the way I did. So now you know he's fine, and I'll let you know more when I know more.
He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
But you don't have to do anything. Okay, love you. Bye.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Herbert to the air again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.